watching Flower God. I am here to do a collective tarot reading for you all this evening. Please be aware that this is a collective tarot reading. It is not a private reading. If you would like a private reading, however, you can email me at selfcarehoneyshop@gmail.com. I vet people to read for, because not all energies that we need to be diving into, to be quite honest. So, hope you guys have had a wonderful evening. And I'm going to do a 4-card spread, and then we'll dig in with the cosmic insights. See what we get. Hopefully we get a better reading this time. You know, not everything can be all, you know, rainbows and cheesecake. You know what I mean? Spirit wants to talk about some real things, I guess, this evening. I wonder, should I have turned this spread? I'm telling you, candlelight drowns out every sort of light. I promise you. Watch. Yeah. Every sort of light. Anyway. And also, I'm going to hook up this phone, which I should have done. Give me 1 second. Give me un momento. Yes, yes, yes. Ow. I hope you guys are liking the sound effects in the background as things are falling. But yeah. Okay. Yay. That works. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles with the Magician. Okay. So someone could be also doing someone could be doing some things towards their finances. They could be someone could actually be doing some work. And what I'm talking about, root work, someone, oh yes, and happy, it's not yet October, tomorrow will be October 1st. Happy Hoodoo Heritage Month. Praises and good vibes and energy to all my African American Hoodooists and beyond in the diaspora. Happy Hoodoo Heritage Month. And still, happy blessings to all those in Haiti and Africa who practice as well. So, yeah, but okay. They told me to know you lay that sideways. We got the 10 of Wands sideways. Someone is literally, okay, we're gonna talk about it. Somebody's kind of ass out. Someone literally could have just spent their last dime. No, like, no shit. Like, but Spirit is like, it's all right, just breathe, Someone could have paid a bill. Someone could be feeling like they haven't been invited somewhere. Someone, and they're just feeling like completely left out. You might have fought the good fight and you feel like you lost it on this one, but they're saying no, pull them tools out them boxes, you got it. They said you have a way out of this, you just have to think just a little bit harder. You do have the tools. I know you may not be feeling, I think the sadness and the despair and the burden is really kind of like just overwhelming someone as of the moment, and they don't see a way, but there is. It might not come to you exactly at this moment, but there is a way to get out of this. The Page of Stakes, yeah. It might seem like someone might look at you and seem like make it look like you're taking some sort of like brash decision to make something manifest, but you're really not. Spirit is really like, no, it's okay. Don't listen to whoever's making a comment, or the people or whoever put you in this kind of like a this warding, this energy of like, ugh, that's it, like I can't do this anymore. Don't listen to them, please, because that's where the energy was kind of emanating from. You have this beginning, this initiation, even like on the inside of yourself, that you're able to kind of go toward, and yeah, and work off of. It's really giving heavy root work vibe. Go ahead with it. Go ahead. Just know that, yeah, I'm in no position to teach, but I can at least say this. Make sure that it is justified. If it has to do with somebody else, but I'm getting more of someone doing like a working on themselves for prosperity, which is completely fine. That is definitely justified. Um, because they noted, like, I think your spirit guides and ancestors, if this is some like a modality that you might follow, they understand what's been going on and why you would do the things that you might be led to do next. It might look a little off to others, but as long as you know what you're doing it for and why, and that is justified. So they just told me to say that. We got the moon that popped out again, the 5 of stakes. Okay, so there might be something that might pop off between somebody, a group of people, you and another person, like, and you don't even know really what might be even going on, to be quite honest. I'm sorry, I don't do questions. I can also start doing cash app readings, because a lot of people try to come in and like want me to answer questions. But if you would like me to do a personal reading, please email me at selfcarehoneystshop@gmail.com and I can help you out. So there is some sort of thing where it's someone might be feeling pinned to the wall, like very, very on the defense. There's been a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing going on. And the reason why, like, it was even initiated, it might even, someone doesn't even know why maybe all of this started. They just know that they're in it. And so Spirit is saying the best thing for you to do is to, let's see, Spirit, what's the best thing? I kind of feel like I know, but they said no. Just, they're saying make sure that you're speaking with truth, like, and leave your emotions out of it completely. Even though you might feel like getting just as dirty with the energy as one person or people, you might feel like doing that, but they're saying don't do that, because you have some sort of abundance coming towards you where things are going to turn for the better for you. It's just kind of like, you know how it's just the law of rhythm. There are going to be, some times where things go up and some things go down and things are not working out, and then they're going to work out. So this next step is where things are going to start working out, because they're just saying stay true, tell the truth, tell it cut and dry. This could also have been something where someone decided to come out and tell the truth, and they wanted it to hurt. They want it to hurt kind of bad. But Spirit is saying you have a way out of this. I said, yeah, honey. Yeah, you have a guardian angel that could be watching out over you, or you could have a lost loved one, someone that was very, very close to you that you can count on to help you with things in a distance. You or your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So, yeah. Yeah. So, whatever this is, this might not even be like a, it could be somebody that you're dating or that you did date at one time. It caused like some issues. They, your spirit guides, they're saying that it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, but they're going to need you to lead with truth though. Like you can't be, you know, you notice that somebody else is playing games, so you're deciding to kind of like meet them where they're at with the back and forth with the words and the mind games and stuff. They say no, throw that out, because to be quite honest, this person or whoever this is are coming from like a lower type of energy where they feel like they need to be on the defensive or to like agitate something. This might happen if you guys are deciding to go on a date possibly. So yeah, get ready to be wine and dine. So that might be what's in your near future though. I don't know if this person is far away from you or you guys are not together, but for this specific set of people, you might have a love interest that is coming towards you to kind of court you. Let's get some regular cards, some meditative deck cards. Oh, wow. Let's date. So, ha 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 ha. You got it again. They want to date you. That's so sweet. So, like, that could be in your future, apart from, you know, feeling like you don't have anybody. You're not going to be able to, like, get what you need out of life or people, and feeling, you know, betrayed, and that you might even come from a situation where you had to deal with somebody who was very, they're just very burdensome, like to start fights, like to initiate things, or kind of secretive. Just said things, might have been the truth, but it didn't really need to be said to your face like that, or it didn't need to be put in a certain way. It wasn't really to tell you the truth, it was just to like kind of cut at your feelings type of energy. You could have been coming from that. I know how that feels. Tell them right when I split the deck. So when I was talking earlier about don't play any mind games with this person who I think it's because Spirit, they need this person to understand that not everybody plays games. They need people to understand, like, hey, there are actually genuine people out here who just want a connection, who don't want to play games, who don't need to do this whole tit for tat. I don't know if this person comes from a place, this could be a past person, or just a current person that somebody's dealing with that's like making them feel kind of like not the best. Yeah, this person needs to learn a lesson. Spirit is wanting to ask you if you could be this lesson, or like this teaching medium towards this person, and say like, hey, like, you ain't got to do all of this. Like, this is unnecessary. This just causes friction and ruckus and noise and chaos. And what for? What for? And so in your immediate future, the wheel could be turning into your absolute favor, because Spirit says, yep, it's time to kind of like sweep that away. Someone could be coming towards you, or the person that's someone that you've been dating. No more. No more. They could also, there for some of you, there could be your past person coming back trying to date you, and you could already be kind of like emotionally distant, and it's kind of like a ploy to get back in your energy possibly. But like for the most part, I'm not seeing that for everybody. That's just for like, yeah, this new person that's coming, they're trying to get all shea butter baby on you, I guess. That's interesting. If you know, you know. Just go listen to the song. Just go listen to the song. I'm not gonna go into detail. It's a song. Let's see what else. Oh, someone says, okay. Ugh. Is someone dealing with two people at once possibly too? Because like it's just like the two energies keep kind of coming out. So I don't know if you could be talking to someone like actually like telling them the truth too, or just giving truth back to them too. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna start from square one. I'm not gonna be rough, I'm not gonna be rude, but we're gonna talk about this, and this is what's going on, this is how I feel, this is how you're coming off to me. No. So like, no. That's what popped out. I don't understand. So they could be telling you like they don't understand what you're talking about. A lot of times when people, when you're speaking about things on a deeper level, or you are, you're basically hitting them with some damn truth, and their brain just can't compute. They really can. They just don't want to, because people can only go as deep with you as they ever have with themselves. And some people, is just not in their makeup. They're used to being surface level. That's what they're comfortable with, and that's what they're just going to be. And so it's not up to us to like wake them out of that sleep. They have to wake themselves up out of that sleep. And so just because you're at a certain level and somebody else is at a certain level doesn't, you know, doesn't mean you always be compatible all the time. You can be compatible in other areas. And so this person can use the scapegoat, you know, as to like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Of course you don't. Some people really do. But they, you know, they're not going to let you know that. I can't get no satisfaction. This person is not, this, whoever this past person is, or like this person that is kind of like pinning, like damn near nailing you to the damn cross on some stuff with the 10 of Wands, you can't satisfy someone who is intent on being unsatisfied. If someone's not looking to be satisfied or looking for a solution, they're just not going to be that. And so I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't rack my brain, cry at night, pull my hair out over it, because, you know, there comes a point in a time where you have to let go, or just like understand where people are at on a emotional and just emotional maturity level, you know. Let's get a Alice in Wonderland Oracle card, and you know, do with that what you will. At my last reading that I just did before this one, it talks about do not drink poison. So I would go watch that reading if that resonates with you at all, because some people, they, you know, they're happy with where they're at. They're happy with the things that they do. It's very comfortable for them. Growth is not always linear, and growth hurts. It's hard to do. Not everybody wants to do it. And so, you know, you can't make somebody want to grow into a better person, grow to be what you need. It's like a question. You either do or you don't. Like, I remember I went out with a friend and her ex one time, and his group of friends, and I really like, I love going out. I loved it. But at the time, you know, I really didn't want to drink. I've never been a big drinker. I drink wine, I do, but like, I'm just not a hard alcohol drinker. I've never have been. And so he was really pressuring me to drink. Because I guess he figured like, hey, you have a good time if you drink, like you should be drinking with the rest of us. I was drinking, I just wasn't drinking alcohol. I was still enjoying the live band and everything. And so he said, you either will or you won't. He was taking offense to it, and I said, oh, I won't. And then I got bitchy about it. Well, somewhat bitchy because, like, well, not bitchy enough. I just got, like, to be a smart ass, which I can be sometimes. But he, I knew that, I don't know, some told me it was like, if you do this, he will get off of your ass. So I said, oh, I'll take 2 martinis and he'll pay for it. I wasn't going to drink them bitches. I was going to throw them out somewhere or, like, give them to my friend or whatever. And he was like, and my friend paid. I was like, no, you're not paying for shit. I was like, I don't know. It's just, the whole thing is, you're either going to do what you're going to do or you're not. And that's just that. And so I look at that towards, like, people and how they operate. Like, they either gonna comply or they're not. It's not an in-between. With most people, you know, they already know what they want to do before they even, you know, give you an answer. So it says, find the lesson. Number 29, discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. And so we have Alice sitting here with the Cheshire Cat in the court of the Queen and whoever else. I'm not quite sure who else is in here, but that's what it looks like. So let's see. Okay. So it says, discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. A little excerpt from the book. It says, perhaps it hasn't won, Alice ventured to remark. Tut tut, child, said the Duchess. Everything's got a moral, only if you can find it. So Alice is struggling to find any meaning in what is taking place in Wonderland. Particularly, she is at the court of the Queen of Hearts. She is puzzled, confused, and feels very much like complaining. The truth is, there is a lot for you and Alice to complain about. People are not cooperating with each other. There is a great deal of disorganization and chaos. People are quarreling and not getting along. The volatile nature of what is taking place can make you feel like there is no sense to any of this at all. But, as the Duchess points out, everything has a moral, or rather, everything has a lesson within it. And this is the struggle for you right now. Rather than forcing yourself to find the lesson, the better approach is just to trust that there is a lesson. Trust that you are learning and that this experience will come to be valuable in time. It is very strange in trying to place, it's a very strange and trying place you find yourself in. So be patient with yourself. Understand that it is natural to feel frustrated, impatient, and confused, but trust. Trust there is a reason for this, and in time you will come to know the purpose of this bizarre, topsy-turvy, and very trying time. The divination in this. It says upheaval, quarrelsome people, disputes, antagonism, and confusion. Uncertainty about the purpose of a situation, feeling frustrated and ready to complain. Let it go to the universe and ask the universe for clarity and trust that time will bring an understanding of lessons this uncomfortable adventure is teaching you. And it says, for the reverse. So I like to let everybody know I focus on the reverse just so we know what to look for when we're not necessarily going in the right direction, or the direction that we want for our highest, best outcome. So in reverse, it says, the reversal of this card amplifies the confusion you may be feeling. A challenging time that feels very unfair. There is a reason. It may be too hard to even begin to contemplate that there would be a higher purpose to this situation right now. Give yourself a bit of space and be patient with yourself. Don't struggle to find the reason. Just find a way to make it through what is happening. So, seriously, someone could literally be they're like pounding their head against the glass, like, how could I have let this like get so bad, like, or why am I like with this person that I just don't mesh, like we don't fit together very well at all. But at one time you did, and maybe now you don't. Or this could be with any situation. I know that this is seriously one of my situations too. Like, I'm not quite understanding, you know, why certain things happen the way they do. Just to understand that there's a reason why you're going through it. So, in that, try to breathe. Because I remember I was walking outside of a business one time, actually this week, and I was working, and so a man was standing out in the in front of the business on the parking lot, and then he says, "Hi ma'am, how are you?" And I said, "I'm fine, I hope you're doing well." And then he says, "You know, I'm not." And all I could tell him, I was in a rush, I was in a hurry, and you know, he looked a little downtrodden, and I just told him, all I could tell him, like, off the rip, is just breathe, just stop and breathe. The rest can come later, even though it, you know, because my thing is, I'm like, I know it sounds really stupid, but I'm like, you're not dead. I didn't tell him that, but I was thinking him. I was like, you're not dead. You're not lying on the ground. You're not hurting. Um, just breathe. And that, let the rest come to you in a little bit. Because obviously right now, you know, the thoughts and the anxiety is a little bit, you know, hard, but he, you know, he was well enough to, you know, at least speak to me, because I think our eyes met for a brief moment. But I felt really bad, and I, you know, because I know what it's like to, like, not know what to do in a situation, and you know, you gotta just breathe. So well, I hope to all see you very, very soon, which I know I will. And please like and thumbs up the video if anything I said made any sense to you. I will see you all very, very soon. Peace.